Hello, everybody. Welcome to Monday. The S&P 500 today was up 0.2% and really interesting day. Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen some similar motion to what we saw today, where the growth type stocks, the things that did well last year, are really starting to pick up and more and more. And even more importantly, we're seeing some of the value type stocks selling off, which is what we saw today, for example, with the Dow being down and the NASDAQ actually being up. And so what's happening at the moment is the market is looking at the possibility of inflation as a smaller event than what was expected. And my suspicion is that there was so many people on the one side of thinking inflation was coming that it really only left the other side that hadn't already bought in on that to now come in and start to bottom fish in some of these areas. Last week we bought some of the real estate, which is part of the reopening play, but also some of the clean energy, which has done okay so far. And so I spent a lot of time this weekend kind of digging through and looking at, what's doing well, what's moving, what areas are creating some, interest. And really, you're seeing some big gains out of some of these pieces that did well last year. We're seeing some good motion out of the cybersecurity arena. We're going to be doing a special show on Wednesday that will publish on our channel just about the cybersecurity ETFs. Obviously, with all the hacking situation that's going on, that's become much more popular. So anyway, really interesting time frame. There's a rotation that's happening right now. We're going to make some adjustments to the portfolio to get more broad-based and kind of spread out, because it seems like the market can't decide what direction it wants to go, and it's kind of going back and forth between all the different areas, which is sort of a normal market. It's why we generally use the broad market so heavily, and we're going to try to balance out kind of the growth and the value side. And then let things play out here and see where everything goes. But really, there's some great money to be made here. I think this market is setting itself up. We've more or less had a sideways motion if you look at all of the indexes, really since the end of March till now, and that's a good thing. So it's just kind of taking a rest and what have you, and then usually it kind of gives itself a chance to kind of take off from there. We'll have to see what happens with some of these other competing asset classes and what have you too. But I think things are lining up very nicely to have a good run here, and we're continuously, grinding out some new highs and such too, which I think is very important. So anyway, let's look forward to seeing what's going to happen tomorrow, and I will talk to you then. Thank you very much.